I get tremendous joy when I have a little bit of time off working out in my shop or working on a project around the house. You know, when you make your living by just talking, you have nothing that you can hold in your hands to show someone what you do with your efforts. But when you get to work on something and you get the project done and everything works the way you want it to, it is so gratifying. This Bionic Grip is a little bit different than the original Bionic wrench that we have sold tens of thousands of. Over 12,000 of these have been ordered in the last month. This is created by a father and son team here in America, by the way. You'd be amazed at how few tools are still made in America. This one is. The whole idea is that it conforms to the size of the nut or the bolt. So it fits anywhere from 13 millimeter to 20 millimeter, which in regular standard sizes, imperial here, means anywhere from a ½ inch up to 3/4, which for most of us, for home projects, working on the automobile, the lawnmower, the bicycle, the motorcycle, that's gonna be about 90% of all the fasteners that you would have. Here's what makes it so unique. As you hold it in your hand, when you apply a little bit of pressure, you notice that the teeth are grabbing on 4 separate points. And that is really unique. See, most tools are designed for individual size nuts or bolts, which is why you have to buy an entire socket set to be able to work with different sizes of nuts and bolts. Or you have to buy individual combination wrenches. With this, you don't. It affixes itself, and you'll notice it's grabbing on the flat part of the bolt, not on the edges. The edges are what gets stripped if you have an inferior product. This thing is built like a tank. My buddy, Howard Irvine, is also a tool guy. And we joke often that between the two of us, there is nothing he can't fix and nothing I can't break. It works pretty well together. How are you, Howard? That's your home shop. I recognize it. How you doing?
Yes. Good, Dan. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Have you found yourself already that this is the wrench you reach for first before you go to your socket set or your crescent wrenches?
I do, because as much as I do DIY projects, I still can't guess the exact size. And then when you mix standard and metric, depending on what you're working on, and sometimes you have no idea, this is so easy because, and it's easy for everyone, not just the tool person, because this one size tool fits 13 different sizes of nuts and bolts and beyond, because the jaws in there are serrated, so that allows them to grab hold of pipes. So I can do all the things on this wheel with this one tool, and changing the size is simple. There's no knobs, there's no switches. You just squeeze the handles, which is very natural, and it fits from the smallest to the largest to the one that's stripped off. And like you said, it's gripping the sides, not the corners. So when a regular tool would round off a soft one like this brass nut here, this won't, because it's not even touching the corners, just the 4 sides. And that serration lets it go on to things that don't have sides, like your round pipes. Put it on there, grip it, and you've got a rock solid Bionic Grip.
The family that makes these made them in 4 different colors for us. I've got them down here in the front. As we go through these colors, I want you to understand, we don't have a lot of them. We had over 12,500 that were ordered this month. If you want the blue, we have the blue for you, but that's been popular. We also have the red. There are 700 left in the red. In the green, there's 700, but then we also have the yellow. Personally, I like the yellow. It makes it easy to spot. Howard, how many times in reference to tools have you and I heard people say they just don't make stuff the way they used to? Well, what's so cool about
That's so true, Dan.
This is made the way tools were made when my dad was a young man, where a company had enough pride in their manufacturing and enough faith in their engineering that they would put a lifetime manufacturer's warranty on a tool. And that's exactly what you get right here for $29.56.
Yeah, it is incredible, Dan. I love tools that are made in the USA. I love tools that have a lifetime warranty. And you know, this morning when I went outside, I saw little flakes of snow on the tarp covering my firewood. And I thought, with regular tools, that's cold. I don't like holding them in my hand. They, beyond the incredible patented gripping action, they put these nice, wide, soft, rubberized, textured handles on there, so it's not uncomfortable to hold in any hand, in any weather. It doesn't slip.
Yeah, it's just all around a better tool. I love working on my hot rods, but it was not uncommon that if I was doing work under the car, I would crawl under the car with an entire pan full of different sockets, different wrenches, because I didn't know exactly what I would run into in that particular project. Now it's one wrench. Just one wrench is all I need. So if you have somebody who's a motorcyclist, it's so much nicer to have one tool in the side bag instead of an entire set rattling around. It's for all the projects around the house. It's for that catch-all drawer in the kitchen so that it has a place to be. And everybody, I don't care who you are, everybody can use a good wrench. And this is a great wrench.
Absolutely. I mean, it weighs less than a pound, and that one wrench does it all. So it's easy to tuck in the toolbox, the glove box, the workshop, the basement, the kitchen drawer, anywhere you're going to need a tool. It's going to be 13 different sizes in one.
And it's innovative. You and I have seen a million different combination wrenches. Every tool brand out there makes combination wrenches. But this is a unique type of tool. And it allows you quick access, quick reach, and gives you tremendous power. You'll notice that again, that the handles are bent at a 45-degree angle, which means you're working with tremendous torque. So if you've got a hard and fast nut or bolt that you just can't get off, this allows you to create a lot of pressure. And instead of a regular, if this angle were just straight, I'd be having to grip it like this instead of like this. So you reach out like a handshake with this thing instead of a regular wrench. And I'll tell you, if you know somebody who's a professional who uses tools for hours a day, that is a huge difference in how you feel at the end of the day. Everything about this is brilliantly engineered. How come you and I didn't come up with this, Howard? That's my question.
I knew what you mean, Dan. Exactly.
Yeah. I've got 4 colors. I've got red, blue, green, and then I also have the yellow. In the red, there's now fewer than 500 pieces. Green, there's 700. Yellow, we've got 900. In the blue, we've got about 1,000. That's all we've got for the entire season. Keep something in mind. You're not only buying a tool with a lifetime manufacturer's warranty, you're supporting a family-owned and operated business right here in America that stands behind their products for a lifetime. Howard, it's always good to have you on the program, my friend.
Great to be here, Dan. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, there's always people on your list who are DIYers.